anybody goes to that 2023 election, it's likely to be a nullity. Even if people win, they are likely to be thrown out at the court of the law. No, all the indices on the ground does not show that there's going to be a free and fair. The PDP in the southwest, we are going to contest under APL.
Good afternoon, viewers, ADRS viewers, and welcome to Prime Star TV Nigeria. My name is Dr. Ogungbenro Adesina, your regular host. Today we are privileged to be joined by a very special guest, a politician of note, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Oyostate. Well, he preferred to be called simply Dayo Ogungbenro, but you know I'm a Yoruba man, so we address him as Elder Dayo Ogungbenro. I wouldn't want to waste much of your time, but before unveiling him, let me say this: we exist because you want us to exist. And how do you do that? You do it by watching our episodes. And so we want to encourage you to watch our episode, to share our episode. Of course, don't forget to click the like button and the subscription button. On this note, I welcome our guest. Let me call you Baba, sir, so that I'll be more comfortable.
Yeah, no, I won't be comfortable. Call me Baba.
Okay. Honestly, I'm more comfortable calling you Baba Dayo Ogungbenro. Nice meeting you, sir.
It's a pleasure. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Incidentally, if we remove the prefix, that is Ogun and Oluwa, then is my namesake.
That's very correct.
Yes. So, what we normally do is that when we're doing this interview of this nature, we want our viewers to know at least a little bit, about who our guest is. So, sir, can you tell us about your background? Where were you born? Who is your father? Who is your mother? Which school did you attend?
That's all right. Just like Dr. Ogungbenro said, I prefer being called simply Dayo Ogungbenro. I was born some 58 years ago, I'll be 68 years ago. In Otu, the present headquarters of Itesiwaju local government in Oyo State. I had a bit of delay in my primary education. I changed from Baptist Primary School to DC Town School, Idiope, Oyo. I left. I went back to finish it. I had a stint at Catholic Modern School, Ishe, before leaving for Baptist High School, Shaki, where I came out in 1977. Okay. I left for Holy Faith Baptist High School, Oyo, for my HSC. And that led me to the University of Ibadan, precisely the Department of Political Science. Okay. I graduated from the University of Ibadan in 1984. And I went back for my master's in the same university. Okay. 1987. So I had a BSc in political science, and I had MSc in International Relations and Policy Analysis. I had a stint at the teaching profession. At the end, Babangida regime said all those who are interested in politics should resign. And since I resigned, to the glory of God, I have been in politics. I've been in politics. I've been in politics. I started from the grassroots. I was a former supervisor for finance and economic planning, the old Ishayin local government, during Kodakwa Ishola's regime. Left there after the creation of Iteswaji local government in 1970, I think 96 or so. Yes, 96. I was the vice chairman and supervisor for Agric. Having left that place, I came to the States. As God will have it, I was in the Akala regime.
Okay.
Though I ought to have participated in Akala's 11 months old government, but I declined.
Why?
I have to, because I was coming from a background where I think picking up appointment within that 11 years will lead to some criticism of my humble self.
Personality.
And I prefer my integrity to be intact.
Wow.
People will believe, because of one thing or the other that led me to come. I was a die-hard Awoist. Yes, before. A die-hard, I repeat, Awoist. I had my first degree final paper, what do you call it? Project in Obafemi Awolowo's philosophy and its relevance to nation building in Nigeria. And I spent about a week at Efriela Hall, library in Ikano. I was there for a week, researching on the philosophical thought of the late sage, Chief Obafemi Awolowo. So I was in the AD. But when I came on board, there was a disagreement. I didn't want to offend some elders. So I had to leave. When I left, I was about to have a stint at Agoiwe, Ogun State, Olabisi Onabanjo University, before something again happened that drew me back again.
So you like academic?
So very much. Unfortunately, it wasn't, very impressive then. So that's why I left.
Even it's not all that impressive. In terms of remuneration.
I like academics. Yes. And I think I'm glad to say, in our community, that I have some things for it too. But what said and done, I continued in politics. So I rejected the offer of an essay, special advisor political, given to me by the late Governor Alawa Akala, insisting that I will wait until he contested and possibly win another election, where people will see me to work. And when I work, if I'm remunerated, that will be all right for me. And that was what exactly happened. At the end of the day, after Akala contested and won the election, he gave me the deputy chairmanship of the Teaching Service Commission of Oyostate.
Okay.
I was the deputy of the late Baba Adetutu from Ogungbenro. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
From there, to the glory of God, it has been one little office after the other. One little office after the other. So I'm glad today I was able, and I'm still able to contribute my quotas to the development of the state. From Akala's regime, I went to the capital city of Nigeria, that's Abuja, where I became a special advisor political in the National Assembly for 4 years.
To who?
You will remember that time President Jonathan gave all the sitting ministers special advisor political.
Okay.
And he was magnanimous enough to give all principal officers of the Senate then, 6 of them, he gave them to one special advisor political. So I was the special advisor political to distinguished Senator Osiel Ayola Agbola, aka Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So after the 4 years, we came back home, and our path crossed with the present governor of the state and my leader. That's Engineer Ogungbenro, FNSC. One thing led to the other. To the glory of God, we won that election too, in 1919. When we won, he first gave me the responsibility to be the secretary of his swearing committee.
Okay.
That's in 2019. After the swearing of the executive governor of the state, I was given the deputy chairman of SUBEB.
Okay.
It was when I was in SUBEB that I was catapulted to the Southwest.
Okay.
As the acting chairman of South PDP in the whole of the Southwest. In fact, I left that office for Ambassador Arakwaja. He took over from me.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I took him around the Southwestern states to introduce him.
Now this is the new man.
This is the new man we are going to vote, and we voted for him, I think precisely April 8 in 2021 or so. Yes, in Oshogbo. I was there. When I finished, and Aregba took over. The governor of the state was magnanimous enough again to offer me the chairmanship of the party in the state on a platter of gold.
In Osun State?
No.
No,
You're here.
Okay.
So I went for Congress at this same our Adamasimba, precisely on the 16th of October 2021, and I won. So I became the chairman of this great party, the ruling party.
The ruling party in Oyo State?
Yes, the ruling party in Oyo State.
And the opposition party at the federal?
You are very correct. So, unfortunately, after some 2 or so years, I had a terrible accident. I'm happy to announce that I escaped death by a whisker. But God was there for me.
Where did you have the accident?
I just went to my village,
Okay,
Otu. Yes, I wanted to attend some people. I left my office around 2 o'clock, and I was to go to Akure the following day. The accident was precisely on the 19th of October 2023. So I left for around 2 o'clock, and by around 6:30 I was coming back. I was almost in Ibadan. I was almost in Ibadan when I had that accident. It was terrible. But to the glory of God, people thought I was dead. But God prevailed. And I survived miraculously. So I give glory back to God. But I want to admit, and I want to say it publicly, that God used His Excellency Governor Seyimakinde for me.
Okay.
He insisted bluntly, let's take him abroad, let's do this, let's do that. The day I was to be operated upon at usage, the same our usage, there was no light, there was scarcity of diesel in the town. So it was the governor who called Mama Bufas, the same Mama Bufas, saying that, my chairman had very terrible accident too, and I don't want him to die. Please get us this. Mama said, oh God, there's no this in town. Oh God said, you must find it by all means. So it was her that got used to get this, because the orthopedic surgeon insisted that the operation had to be done that day. Otherwise, they cannot guarantee anything again, though they are not God.
Yes.
Quoting them. As God will have it, the present PA to the governor, Alhaji Hakeem, I think I must be indebted to him too. He drove to Oyo, around Alakari area, and got the diesel. He said 200 liters or so, and it was brought to usage, I think around 9:30. To cut the long story short, I was wheeled to the theater by 10 minutes to 10. All I can remember that my wife touched my head and said, Jesus will go with you. Jesus will go with you. Jesus will go with you. And I tried to murmur amen. That was the end. I was there for 12 good hours.
Been operated upon.
12 good hours. 12 good hours. I went in 10. I came back, I think around 10 past 10 in the morning.
It was a serious operation.
So I was admitted at the ICU. God, in his miraculous way, just spared my life. So I give all glory to him.
Sir, your accident, what did it teach you? There must have been a lesson from it.
Well, it taught me 2 or so things. One, that life itself is temporary. You can go anytime. Because that I did not die, it can only be attributed to the will of God. Nothing more, nothing more. I was almost written off. Then I could see all this, we are rushing, going up and down for this and for that.
For material things.
It's just vanity. I will have gone. Let me remind you, I had a parent who was with me after the accident. He used to encourage me virtually every time. We ate in my room together. And the third day, I learned he was dead. How much more my own accident, which was, everybody knew what happened to me, saying he's dead already, he's dead, yeah, he's dead. But God just felt he should spare my life. So since then, I don't put anything on my heart. Yes, everything is for God, and you have to believe in God.
Yeah, you have to believe in God.
Yes. Because He is the only sustainer of life.
Sorry, sir. The way you're talking, you're not talking like a typical politician.
And how does a typical politician talk?
Yes, honestly, in my years of practicing journalism, I've never seen. I don't think I've ever talked to a politician, glorifying God the way you're doing. Yes, honestly, I'm being honest with you.
We need to glorify God, my brother.
You are a Christian.
He is the giver of life. It needs to be glorified. That's why we are not having it right.
Okay, sir.
That is why we are not having it right.
Because we are not glorifying Him, or what? Or we do not acknowledge Him?
Because we do not acknowledge Him. It is only when you acknowledge Him that you will glorify Him. If you don't acknowledge Him, you can't glorify Him. We have to acknowledge God. That wherever you find yourself, it's a question of grace. And who offers grace? Only him.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Sir, you said that you were, maybe I can now, maybe I don't know if it's right for me to say, because Awolowo is dead, that you were an Hawist. Are you still an Hawist? Do you still believe in his ideology?
Very much.
Okay.
Very much.
Now, if Awolowo were to be alive today and see Nigeria of today, what do you think? How do you think he will feel? What would be running in his mind?
Profusely. Weeping profusely. Weeping profusely.
How? Why?
No, Awolowo was a gift to the nation, and we wasted him.
We wasted him.
We wasted him.
How?
Are you asking me
Yes,
how?
yes. I mean, you have to do the talking.
Because you remember the amalgamation. Eh? Do you want to tell me, even from what you read, that people like Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Nkoku, Etone Nahoro, and what have you, are they not better? But unfortunately, by independence, we didn't go for the best. We have. Because of extraneous factors. Okay. Regionalism. That was the bane of the development of the nation. Ghana went for Nkrumah. Abi?
Yes.
Zambia went for Kenneth Kaunda.
Kaunda.
Yes. Tanzania went for Nyerere. Kenya went for Jomo Kenyatta. And what happened to Nigeria? And that's what we have been dragging since independence to today.
Are you saying that that amalgamation was a cause to Nigeria?
It was a cause.
How do we redress that now?
Well, people talk, you see, Awolowo once said Nigeria is a mere geographical expression.
Which I have actually faulted.
How do you fault it?
Well, that was his thinking.
Let me know your stand. No, I want to be educated.
No, you see, yes, at that, yeah, because today, people will tell you that Nigeria is not a country. But of course, thank God you're a political scientist. But of course, what makes a country, the characteristic of what make a state is there. We may not be doing very well. You know, we are not going to go into that now. We may not be doing very well, but those things are there. We have a government. We have constitution.
These characteristics are there, Abi?
Yes, sir.
That can make it a country?
Yes. We have the characteristic.
A country could have come out of Nigeria.
That is
what type of country?
That is what you are expected to
and what type of governmental arrangement ought to have come out of such a country?
Okay.
Is it not federalism?
Yes.
Is federalism being played in Nigeria as it is ought to be played?
I want you to answer that. You are a political scientist. Yes. Yes. No, sir, I want you to answer that.
I don't know. That's my feelings anyway.
Okay. No,
it's personal to me. I believe.
No, but so many people also feel the same way. The same way you are feeling. Yes. In fact, many people are saying that they are saying that Nigerians should divide. For instance, I heard some people when the incident that happened at this Ogungbenro area, the kidnapping of Achille and all that. Yeah. People are now saying that is it not possible for the region, for Yoruba to be Yoruba nation, for Hausa to go, for Fulani to go, so that we can have peace.
I don't want to be a prophet of doom.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But there is need for Nigeria to go back to the conference table
okay,
and rewrite the so-called association called Nigeria. That's my little contribution.
Maybe that is what we should be talking about instead of the forthcoming election. Because we are not getting it right.
We are not getting it right. And we are not likely to get it right very soon. Yes.
So there is no hope.
Honestly, my brother, no hope.
There is no hope in Nigeria.
No hope, no hope, no hope. If you continue like this.
What is the way forward?
Well, the way forward We have a country of over 200 million people.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Correct.
And we cannot produce somebody who can rule us. Yes. Except Emilokan. It's not a question of Emilokan.
Okay, it's a question of what?
It's a question of, do you have the stamina? Do you have what it takes to rule such a country?
Does he have the stamina?
He doesn't.
Why? His side is fixing things. He's carrying out reforms.
Are you not a Nigerian? You are still asking me why?
I'm Nigerian. Yes, I am.
Everything about, with the greatest respect to the president of the country, everything about bolaahmedtinubu, the president of the country, is shrouded in secrecy.
Okay.
I mean, if we were to be in a good climb, would people like him be the president of the nation? No. Let's face reality. No. You cannot pin him down to the secondary school, he went. You cannot pin him down to the university, he went. You cannot pin him down to this. You cannot even pin him down to from what town he comes from. I am from Otu, that's Ogungbenro I'm from.
I'm from Ogun State. I'm from Yewa. And I'm from Imala town.
And before we started this program, I told you I attended Baptist High School, Shaki.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And I've run through it. My primary school that I went, Baptist Primary School too. This is town school, Idiokwe. Baptist High School, Shaki. Olifed Baptist High School. University of Ibadan. My first coming, my second coming. University of Ibadan. That's all. I left my PhD after 11 months. And I never went back to it.
Why?
Well, life pattern.
Okay. Let me ask this, sir. If Tinubu wins the forthcoming election as a president, what do you think will happen to Nigeria? Do you think we are going to experience a better life?
It is not very likely. It is definitely not very likely.
Will insecurity improve?
It is still not very likely.
Are we going to get the result for all the economic reforms that he's been carrying out and other reforms?
It is still not very likely.
So you don't believe in him?
I don't.
Okay. Do you have an alternative to him?
Well, everybody must think of alternative to that, and that is the beauty of democracy. That is why it is enshrined in the Constitution that every 4 years, you test those who are governing you. If they are on the right track, you vote them back to power. If they are not, you vote them out. But our problem is that no election has been allowed to play out the way it ought to play out.
Okay.
Because every general election is always doctored in favor of some people.
You mean rigged?
Yes, that's the language. I didn't want to use the word because the word might be too.
I think we should call a spade a spade.
Well, rigged. That is it.
So you are not expecting free and fair election in 2027?
No, all the indices on the ground does not show that there's going to be a free and fair election.
Wow.
Jonathan was at the helm of affairs when Tinubu and Buhari came up with APC, Abi? And Jonathan allowed democracy to thrive. He even considered defeat before the final counting of the votes. Knowing very well that he has lost that election. That is the beauty of democracy. If Jonathan did not do that, I want to put it pointedly to you. Will Buhari ever become a civilian president? Will Tinubu had the opportunity to take over from him? And look at the way the man is muscling the oppositions now.
Okay.
This is a multi-ethnic, multi-religious society. There's no way a one-party state can thrive.
Okay.
And the way they are driving things now, it's like we want a one-party state. Maybe you wanted to become somebody like Biya, Paul Biya of Cameroon, Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe. So where do we go from here?
But sir, you are an opposition at the federal level. What's supposed to be the role of opposition at a situation like this, in a situation like this? Are you really doing that work of opposition the way it should be done? Critically, logically, issue-based.
If you go by the proponents of opposition theory, opposition is needed in any democratic setting to keep the government at power at bay. Put them on their footing. Give them a running for their money.
Keep them on their toes.
Yes. Keep them on their toes. But when you criticize, you offer alternative solution.
Correct. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is not about just criticizing. In fact, it was only during the First Republic that we enjoyed the benefit of robust opposition by Obafemi Awolowo. When you oppose a policy of the federal government, it will offer an alternative that an average Nigeria can weigh and see the balance of probability. But because we don't allow things to happen as it should, we must do opposition here. What can you say to a sitting president who became president and an opposition party has more than 14 governors the last 1 year, and it remains just 2 today?
Is it 2 or 1?
It's 2. At least with Bala Mohammed.
Okay. And even the 2, that is Makinde. Now we're talking about merger with APM.
Because they have made it impossible for PDP to thrive.
Okay.
And we must feed our people. They wanted to finish every opposition party.
Okay.
Putting this clog or that clog on their will.
Okay.
So when we are left with no choice, we just have to decide to go to see what platform we can use for our people. Otherwise, our people will not have the benefit of this coming federal election.
So, are you saying that Makinde and others are going to contest under APM? Are you confirming that?
Makinde, my leader, and the PDP in the southwest.
Okay. Okay, sir.
We are going to contest under APM.
Okay.
By the special grace of God.
And you are still a PDP. You are still in PDP.
We said haven't you heard of a mega rally on the 16th?
Okay. Yes, I heard. Yes.
You heard that? There's already a marriage between the two parties.
Okay. Is it constitutional?
We signed. What is not constitutional there?
Does your PDP constitution or bylaw approve that?
Oh yes. We have moved our people down there. They are already card carrying member of the APM.
Okay.
Yes. When we fight 2023 election, 2027 election, after the election, then we know where we are going and where the government is going. Tinubu will have been satisfied whether he wins the election or the other side or the other thing happened. Then we know he used Wike to divide our party. It's an open secret.
Yeah.
Abi?
Yeah.
So, and we have seen it that even with the Supreme Court judgment, whether Wike's group or Seyimakinde and Taminu Suraki's group, if anybody goes to that 2023 election, it's likely to be a nullity. Yes, it's likely to be a nullity. Even if people win, they are likely to be thrown out at the court of the law. That's why we settled for another platform, so that our people will not suffer.
Okay. Okay.
After that election, then the struggle continues.
Okay. Okay.
We have lost one battle, but the war will continue after 2023 election.
Sir, let's get this thing straight. Some of you will be contesting under APM. We have the likes of Arakwaja, who has obtained form under PDP. What's the current state of PDP in this state? How does it look like now? Is Arakwaja with you?
Do you remember I am the chairman of PDP in this state?
Yes, very correct. Even though there is also another one. Professor, yes, I have to mention that anyway.
No, that's all right, all right. But you know what happened?
Yes,
but you know what happened?
Yes, I do.
I am still the bona fide PDP chairman, the elected PDP chairman with over 4,000 delegates. Okay. On the 29th of September, 2025, at Adamasiba. Can you call the kangaroo team which Bolaahmedtinubu did at Liberty Stadium with less than 100 people in attendance a Congress? We all know what is happening, but all the same, we are okay. With time, things will normalize itself. As for Arakwaja, with the greatest respect to the man,
Yes, sir.
I think for now, he is on his own for picking up that phone.
Okay.
Because he was well aware, well informed that Seyimakinde leads us.
Yes.
And whatever he can say he is today, with the greatest respect, God has used Seyimakinde for him, just like he used it for me.
Okay.
Mere picking of that form and knowing fully well that we've drifted to APL, those who are not for us,
They're against us.
help me come.
Those who are not for us, they're against us. They're against us.
This is my hand.
Wow, this is getting interesting, sir. Nobody would have thought that Arakwaja and Makinde would have fallen apart.
That's politics for you.
Is that the reason why they say that it is so dirty that people like us cannot get into it?
What's special about you, Pressman? There's nothing. There's nothing special.
You are
part of us. You are part of us.
No, we're not. We're not.
Don't let's dabble into that. Otherwise, we won't leave here today.
Yeah. Okay. So he's on his own now.
Well, that's my own perception of the issue. Yes.
But I want you to clarify this. Your members are contesting under APM.
Yes.
You are the chairman
I have
of
distributed forms
of APM.
for everything we have done. So we have an alliance with them.
So you
So
are
the chairman
yes, sir.
of APM
Yes, sir.
has distributed forms for our people, and they have already drifted to APM.
And you are still in PDP.
I'm still in the PDP, yes.
All right, sir. Seyimakinde has declared for presidency
yes.
under APM, under the coalition alliance.
Yes.
I read, I don't know if it is true, that Makinde is conceding his presidential ambition to Goodluck Jonathan. How correct is that?
That remains at the realm of speculation.
Because that was what newspapers carried today. That he's supporting him, is putting his weight behind Jonathan. So, is he not contesting again?
I said that remains at the realm of speculation.
Okay.
That is speculative journalism.
Okay.
Makinde has never come out to tell anybody that.
Okay.
So, and I want to believe Seyimakinde, our leader, is contesting the presidency.
So he's still in the race.
Still in the race.
All right, sir. What are the challenges that PDP is facing today? 1, 2. Are you sure that you are going to retain power beyond 2027 in Oyostate? Yes, sir.
Oh, God. I am cocksure
Cocksure.
by the special grace of God. The Seyimakinde himself, who happens to be our leader, has won that election almost 60% for my party. No, let's get to the rostrum.
Okay.
Fortunately, APC, the ruling party at the federal level, have, dominated this state and ruled for 8 good years, 2 terms. At the conclusion of this tenure of our own leader, it's going to be another 8 years. Let's go, let's compare things, let's see what happened during their 8 years and our 8 years. And we will know who will win. But all I know, without missing word, is that come rain or sunshine, by the special grace of God, we are going to retain Agodi government house. So there are no vacancies. Beyond 2027, there are no vacancies in Agodi government house.
The tenant is still there.
The tenant
And it's still going to be there.
That's why we said Omitutu 1 point.
Okay. Yes, and
Omitutu 2.0, and we are going to Omitutu 3.0 by the special grace of God.
Let's talk about the Omitutu 3.0. Which I believe Bimbo Adekanbi is currently representing. Am I correct?
You are very correct.
All right. People will wonder how fair your party is. When somebody defected in December to PDP from APC, and some people.
Do you remember fairness is subjective?
Okay. Okay.
What is fair to you might not be fair to me.
Yes.
To us, it is fair.
Yes, I agree. But some people have been, they've been very, very faithful to the party. They've suffered for the party. They've been there for so long, and somebody less than a year is being given a ticket.
It doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
We are fair to all manners of people.
Okay.
And the governor of the state and the leader was fair to all manners of people. There was an engagement before we made a choice.
Yes, sir.
And very few chief executive officers of state will do that. They will just unpick and backroll all of you on the line. If you don't want to stay, you are gone. There was an engagement. We have 7 souls in Oyostate. 7 souls. And the governor picked 33 from each soul for such an engagement. It was an all-night engagement. I was privileged to be there. And it was thrown open. People expressed their sentiments. I even expressed one that if I had my way, I wanted the governor to go to Ogunbenro, where I came from.
Yeah, we are coming to that, sir. We are coming to that. We are coming to that. We are coming to that.
So, but because of the peculiarity of the situation on hand, well, we didn't see the feasibility of that. Okay. People expressed the issue of religion, the issue of this, the issue of that. But remember one thing. As far as I know, and if you go by the theory of succession, nobody will be completely insensitive. Let me repeat. Completely insensitive of the nature of his or her successor.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
You're very correct. That is what it takes to be a leader.
It's not about I want him to what of the issue of legacy? What of the issue of continuity? And the governor was very open. He said, let me quote him, he has sent people out. And he justified it with 3 handy papers.
Okay.
To know the feelings of the people of Oyo State. And we all saw that what the people of Oyo State want from us is good governance, how good governance will continue. At least an average Oyo State indigenous, anybody who lives in Oyo today believes Seyimakinde has performed.
Yes.
And that is a sentiment almost shared nationally. Am I correct?
Yeah, very correct. Yeah. Yes, yes.
So they said they wanted somebody who will continue like Seyimakinde, if not more. So we decided to throw sentiment of religion, sentiment of Sunni and what have you on board.
Okay.
And for His Excellency to call such a meeting, I told you we were 21.
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
To have done that, to me, that was the hallmark of leadership. Other executive governors might not do that. We saw that as an honor. And at the end of the day, we all agreed that once you gave us this honor, we throw this honor back to you. You should know better.
Sir, the issue of Okeogun, sir.
Yes.
And I'm happy you are from Okeogun.
A bona fide son of Okeogun.
If we look at the politics in Nigeria, if you are disadvantaged, you are disadvantaged. What is happening to Okeogun is the same thing that is happening to Yewa in Ogun State.
Yes,
It's the same thing that is happening to Awori.
Yes.
At what point will those with population, those that have that advantage, that have the power, at what point?
Have you forgotten that people say politics is a game of number?
Yeah, but if we could allow rotational presidency, if you could think that, okay, when it comes to the west, to the south, why can't we do that at the state level so that everybody, at least the development will spread?
It's a possibility, but it's not a thing a party can do single-handedly.
Okay.
It has to be a kind of agreement.
Okay.
Okay, this time around, we are of the opinion too that power should shift.
Okay.
I belong to that group too.
Okay.
And I'm saying it publicly.
Yeah.
And His Excellency knows
Your position.
my position on that. I even said if I had my way, I have a boy from Okeogun who participated in the exercise. I said that would have been my own governor. But politics, deciding who becomes what in politics, extend more than what we are saying.
Okay.
Yes.
On that, okay.
Yeah.
No, complete it.
All right. It's not about, in politics at times 2 + 2 might not equal 4.
Maybe 7. That's why it is very complicated.
That's why it's very, very, very complicated. There was a time we engaged His Excellency, the governor of the state. I think he has just won his election, 2019. I was part of the 6 or 5 of us who were with him. We asked him what will be the benefit for Okeogun people. Okay. And when will governorship come to Okeogun? We have never tasted it. He said, well, he shared he sympathized with us. Yes. People thought the same. We have to be factual.
Okay.
And he said the way he sees things, except there is a consensus of opinion among political leaders,
That it should go there.
that it should go out.
Okay.
We might not find it.
Wow. So there is no hope for Okeogun.
No, not necessarily Okeogun. What of Oyo?
Okay.
What of Ibarapa?
Okay.
It was by Kilafekpeti Alawa Kala.
Providence.
That is language. It went out then. But he made one point, and that is the point that there must be concurrent of opinion among political leaders. Before Jesus Christ, if I call Jesus Christ, nothing again. He said, my chairman, if I have my opportunity, I'm quoting him, I would release the governorship to the other sons. But we have 2 hurdles.
Okay.
There has not been concurrence. And àwọn tí àwa ń bá ṣe yìí bí wọ́n ṣe put ẹni àwọn tá ń bá ṣe yìí, you know what they can do. That is true. He even went further to say pé if we happen to control the federal government, he will gamble on that. But he said, well, we should let's wait and see. If we try, and these people are ready to cooperate, we will do so. We will do so. But if not, it might be very difficult. Otherwise, we are going to lose the seat for them. And you know they are very desperate for that seat. And that's why they are calling for war. You remember Yajimo be saying we are going to war with PDP.
But she denied it. She denied it.
She ought to. Because ordinarily, that type of statement shouldn't have come from a former Her Excellency. Yes, yes. Not from someone like that. Not from someone like that. So.
All right. On a lighter note, Governor Abiola Ajimobi once said that one should not be a politician at the point of death. He even went further to say that, I think he said it at Agodi Garden, that tóṣèlú bá bá ẹ ní tí ikú bá bá yàn nídìí òṣèlú, you are not likely going to make heaven. What do you see to that assertion?
It depends on one perspective about politics. But let me tell you, my brother, politics is not supposed to be as dirty as it is being played. There's nothing. There is nothing in theory.
Maybe because you are educated.
That's all right.
The way you would say things is not.
That is why we want educated people in politics too. If you leave politics for the fools, you are going to be ruled by the fools.
If you leave politics for the fools, you are going to be ruled
by the same fools. Yes.
Okay.
After almost 66 years, Abi, we are going to the 66th year of independence. Yes, what are our people waiting for? You will see, in most cases, unprepared presidential candidates. We have people who are ready to play politics and who have what it takes to play it, but because of extraneous factors, we will settle for people we are sure will not deliver. Abi? So it is high time highly educated people, technocrats, should come into politics so that this type of set of people will be the game changer. Yes, politics is not supposed to be as dirty as people play it, but we are changing little by little.
I would like to release you very soon. You need to talk about this, sir. I want you to voice out your opinion on the recent developments in Ogungbenro. Practically, how do you think we can solve the insecurity problem? How do you think that Fulani could be caught from these criminal activities? Again, sir, I don't know how you feel when at the end of the day, after they've been arrested, the next you hear is that they are now repentant terrorists and they are integrated back. And somebody that just like that steals like a pen, you know, will be sentenced to death. How can Nigeria be secured? How can Nigeria be secured? Sorry, sir. You know, when you say O2, you mentioned, sir.
Yes.
O2 people, let me say this. O2 people are very wonderful people. I had an encounter with them some years back when I went there that is over 10 years, sir, to do a report on the activities of Fulani. The support they gave me was very, very overwhelming. In fact, some of them, they dedicated their motorcycles. They took me around inside the bush, and the report was very wonderful. In fact, that was when I got scared. I was very scared, sir.
That was precisely what year is that?
I can't really remember, except I checked the magazine. Yeah, I came. Yeah, in fact,
that should be during Akala's regime.
Yes, that was during Akala regime. The experience was very bad, sir.
Do you know what happened then?
Yes, sir.
Duro Bogun.
Yes, sir.
That's one of our boys in the town, deceased now.
Yes.
Was on his farm. And the Fulani boys just went to him. We wanted to drink water. He said, okay, this water will not be enough for my wife and my 2 children and my humble self. This is the stream. That was all his offense. And he was cut down.
Yes.
Our people became enraged. They were forced to retaliate. The story you are telling now took me to Abuja 13 good times. My humble self. It took me to Abuja 13 good times. 13 good times. Because of the power that be, because of the same thing we are saying. If people say this is not a united country, there are issues that they can attach to that assertion. Eh? They got our people. They arrested even our traditional rulers. I went to Yaganku. In fact, I have to inform His Excellency them, the late Alakala, who sent the SA security to follow me. We have to, if we happen to be in the north, if they were to be emas and what have you, we have arrested them this way. And so they released them that night for me. I think around 10:30. I went to Ojo. I bought breads and akara for them and Coke. They went home. I stayed in Ojo until they got to Oju with my driver. And so I went home. The following weekend, by Friday, they went back to arrest all of them. And it took us almost a year to finish that case. When I got to this, what is the name of this first Inspector General of Police, Indigenous Inspector, Edet, or what do they call it? I've forgotten his first name. Kinika Edet House.
Yes, okay, that house, okay. That's Abuja.
That's
the police
headquarters.
Yes.
When I got there, I met one Kogi man who was, I think I was an assistant commissioner of police. He just called me privately. Well, I can understand you, my brother. You are fighting for your people. But these people,
Yes, sir.
they are more than you. That was local Uyimboto Sone. These people are more than you. That was how he put it. These people are more than you. Then he counseled me as to what to do. At the end of the day, we have to beg the Fulanis.
Beg the Fulanis.
Yes.
Governor Makinde
And we
just
paid
said,
ransoms.
You paid ransom. Ransom.
They demanded for 4, they said they bought their 4 motorcycles. They have not just started. They have started very long time ago.
That is why I told you that story. That was why I told you that story.
And from that time, I was deeply informed.
It's a long crisis. Sir, how can the
If I may ask you, my brother, what is the primary responsibility of a responsible government?
Security number one.
What are you saying? And what is the man at the helm of us doing?
What about
Don't you know a lot of, almost 20 villages
Yes, sir.
are already deserted in Kwara,
Yes, I know.
including the village of the sitting deputy governor?
So, what can the governor do at his level? Number one. Number two, so that you can take it together. He said, the governor said that they are open. They now want to listen to the terrorists. Is he saying by implication that even if they demand for ransom, the government will pay?
It's not likely saying that.
Okay.
That's not the Seyimakinde I know.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, any issue pertaining to security, you don't discuss all the rudiments in public.
Yes, I know.
What is what he said might be mere semantic.
Okay.
That's a possibility.
Okay. So let me.
But it's saddened. All of us are saddened with the development. Can I ask you another, myself, I can ask you a question.
Even though I don't think I'll be able to answer that.
You won't answer it.
No, but it's a rhetorical question. It's going to be a rhetorical question.
Not necessarily. We have established that the primary responsibility of any responsible government,
Yes, sir.
the first is security.
Yes, sir.
Abi?
Yes, sir.
How responsible is the present federal government? That's the question I want to pose to you.
So take that with the assessment of the present, with the current federal government.
Are you dodging my own question?
I'm not doing so. I'm asking you to now take it with how you see the federal government being led by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I'm sorry. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is our leader. He's a Yoruba man. He has been a former Fedeco fighter and what have you. But my humble submission is that it's a bundle of disappointments. One would have thought he would have done otherwise to salvage this country. Governance is not about gangsterism.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. Sweet words. Sweet words without action.
Sweet word
Without action. Without action. What is happening? Look at what is happening in the plateau area. Forgetting about the northerners, they have almost sentenced themselves into banditry and what have you. But look at what is happening in the plateau area. Peasant farmers being slaughtered virtually every week.
and it is now it is now happening in the West.
And it's that's the dangerous dimension we are talking about.
That's our reality now.
That's the reality on the ground, that we are not safe again. The country is sliding. Whether you like it or not. This is not politics. The country is sliding.
So you said Tinubu has failed us.
That's my impression of the government.
All right.
Of the government elites.
Okay. What is your assessment about Governor Seyimakinde? Very briefly. Yes.
Well,
I know you'll be biased. Because it's your governor. It's our governor anyway.
Every historian is always with his or her biases.
Okay.
Do you agree on that?
I agree. I agree.
There's no historian without his or her bias. Well, you may think I will be biased, but I will try as much as possible. In fact, I told some people at a meeting not quite 20 days ago, a meeting of Southwest leaders. When I stood up, I said, I am sorry, having known my antecedents and my relationship with our leader in the Southwest. You will say, what do we expect from Ogungbenro to say about Seyimakinde? But I stand to be corrected.
Okay.
I want to submit this. You can correct me. Seyimakinde, apart from the fact that I'm the sitting chairman of the party here, Seyimakinde is God-given to the people of Oyostate.
Okay.
And by implication, Nigeria.
Okay. Okay.
It was Seyimakinde, if you remember, who was messed up to say, how can it be the turn of Seyimakinde? May God bless the memory of Alawakala, our late governor. He said, how could it be the turn of Seyimakinde, who has never been a councillor, who has never been an House of Assembly member, who has never been this, who has never been that.
What has he done before?
What has he done before? I was privileged to be with Seyimakinde and Governor Alawakala one day, where he almost virtually swallowed what he said. He said his political rhetoric in his house. In his house. Seyimakinde was and is still a God-given Messiah to the people of Oyostate.
Okay.
He has changed the narrative of governance.
Okay.
In fact, his performances has become the benchmark through which performances is being gauged in Nigeria today. Whether anybody like, without sentiments. No, the opposition are morbidly afraid of Seyimakinde. No, where will you go and people will not say we want Seyimakinde? This is a state where once upon a time, for 6 good months, for 7 months, for 8 months, government will not pay salary. And he said, I will pay salary as at when due. And he has been doing that for the last 7 years.
25th, I guess. I think it was.
At times on the 22nd, 23rd.
Okay.
I am a living witness. And apart from, there are some doubting Thomases who said it's payment of salary an achievement. I want to tell you, payment of salary is an achievement.
Okay.
Because if somebody can pump more than 10 billion, 12 billion into the economy of a state every 30 days, that means the state is moving. Yeah. I'm not an economist, but definitely by that, the state will move. And that is why all artisans, market women, pensioners, and what have you are yearning for Seyimakinde. All they will ask, okay, organizing in law, just make sure you find somebody who will behave like Seyimakinde for us. Then forget about salary payments. Okay. Ooh, apart from possibly Obafemi Awolowo himself, in infrastructural facilities, in recent years, which governor do you think beat Seyimakinde? No, it's feasible for everybody to see. Let me tell you, my brother, APC knows they are in problem in Oyostate. They know. And that's why they said they will go to war. And I've told them the day we are opening this place. Yes, I think precisely on the 4th of February, calling a secretary. I said it publicly after giving my opening remark that, well, let me end this remark by sending a note of warning to our opposition in the state, the APC. The PDP as a party and as the governing party, we are not going to work with anybody come 2027 election. Okay. All what we demand from the people of Oyostate is to go out, vote for their choice of preference. Okay. And with that, we are sure of going back to Agodi.
2 questions here. If you are to be a governor, if you were to be a governor, 1, what are you going to change? If you were to be a president of Nigeria, what are you going to change?
Well, if I were to be a governor in the state,
Yes, sir.
I will use Seyimakinde's performances as a benchmark to move forward, because he has started well. Okay. And by the end of the next 1 year, it will be 8 years. Okay. We have established some legacies. We want to continue that, so that our people will be led to the promised land. Okay. That is 1. Okay. If I were to be the president of the nation, the first thing we have to do is to make sure we see that everybody believes in Nigeria.
Nigerian projects.
The Nigeria project is the first thing. Okay. Because irrespective of anybody can say to the contrary, nobody is attending to the Nigeria project. Yes, all we are attending to is primordial interests. From the north, ethnicity, religion, and what have you. It has to be the Muslim. It has to be the turn of Muslim. It has to be the turn of Christian, or what have you. Christians are even a bit tolerant. Do you think in Nigeria of today they can allow Christian ticket at the federal level? They won't. And politics is not supposed to be part of religion.
Yes, and ethnicity.
Yes, religion and ethnicity, they are not supposed to be factors in taking decisions politically. Who can perform?
Yeah. Who can do the job?
Who can do the job? Yeah. We have seen Seyimakinde now, who was scored 0. Well, I wouldn't know. Enough humility. I'm very sure if a sample is taken today in Nigeria for all our governors, it might not be the first, but it's likely to be between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Okay. we can continue to push that type of people forward. For the nation to move forward. How long are we going to crawl? How long? Well,
I know the politics that characterize that Idiakwe to Olonda. Okay. I know how Ajimobi dodged that bridge, and honestly speaking, for Seyimakinde to have constructed that bridge, I give a thumb up for him. But Elewuro, which was awarded by Ajimobi, was not done. It has been abandoned.
The governor of the state, Engineer Makinde, happens to be the only governor in recent years who will go back and finish projects of his predecessor. People thought it was a misnomer.
Yeah, he did very well.
But this young man came out publicly and said, have you forgotten that it was public money that was pumped into all these abandoned projects?
Yeah.
And it boils down to the same thing. Politics of hatred. Politics is supposed, there must be a continuum. Continuity. If I embark on 12 projects and I was able to finish 10, the other 2, the incoming government should do it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. So that the money spent will not become
we will not become waste. And that's why you have a lot of abandoned projects at the federal level. A lot of abandoned projects. So, I note that.
Eshe. So last note, sir. What is your message to the people of Oyostate? What is your message to the people of Nigeria?
My good people of Oyostate, my message is simple. In the last 7 years, Governor Seyimakinde has been honest with the people of Oyostate. And I want to implore the good people of Oyostate to please, the political machinery of Seyimakinde has moved to Allied People's Movement, APM. Ẹgbẹ́ onígbàgùdà. Ẹlẹ́gẹ̀. So, tẹ́bí bá dẹ̀ kúrò ní ìṣẹ́bùṣe. They should please align with him. Vote for continuity come 2027 election. And we promise them that our own governorship candidates will behave like Seyimakinde, if not more, by the special grace of God.
And that is who?
That is Bimbo Adekambi. That's our governorship candidate.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and valuable insights with us. Honestly, we are not taking it for granted at all. We sincerely appreciate you and God bless you. Yoruba will say, I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much and God bless you, sir. And for our viewers, this is the end of this episode. And so we still want to appeal to you that do not forget to hit the like button, the subscription button, share this episode for everybody to watch. Till we come your way again, it is goodbye.